cyber. Today, we're launching a new series of videos to talk about misconceptions around CMMC compliance. In each video, we'll take a misconception, share information to break down that misconception, and suggest some ways to improve your company's CMMC compliance readiness. Misconception number 1. A virtual desktop is CMMC compliant. What is a virtual desktop? A virtual desktop is a system that allows users to log into a remote computing environment from any endpoint device, such as from a desktop computer in the office, or from a laptop while on the road, or even a terminal. With a virtual desktop system, the data is stored and managed in a data center by the IT team or a cloud provider, usually with many security controls and restrictions. Depending on how your company operates, it can be attractive to have staff log in from any number of devices, whether company-owned or personally owned, as opposed to assigning a dedicated company-owned device to each staff member. Why do people think it's compliant? Virtual desktops sound great because you can house your data in central locations instead of allowing company data to be stored on servers and laptops in many locations. Essentially, the idea that it is easier to protect a castle or two instead of every house in the county. In our VDI scenario, to access files, users enter a username and a password, so files from your virtual desktop wouldn't be on your device hard drive unless you are permitted to download the files. Why might it not be compliant, or what pitfalls must you consider? Let's walk through a few of the decision points where the VDI security might break down. First, imagine you have a staff member who is traveling. It's convenient for them to make use of a public computer in a hotel lobby to check their work email while they print their boarding pass for an upcoming flight. They log into the VDI, then into their email to get the pulse of the team. This is clearly a security threat. Your employee can't validate the security settings of that public computer and risk leaving CUI visible on the hotel computer or even having the password stolen by a keylogger on the public computer. If that scenario doesn't worry you, let's think about another common scenario. One that's become much more common with so many people working from home. Your employee uses their company-owned laptop to log into their virtual desktop. When their work is complete, they log out properly. So far, so good. Then their small child asks to play a game online. The staff member allows the child to play the game on the laptop, but doesn't log into the VDI. What the staff member doesn't know is whether the child inadvertently downloaded any malicious software during their session that could impact future VDI sessions. For example, recording the entire VDI session and capturing all content typed into the VDI session, including CUI and passwords, and transmitting a copy of that data to a foreign government. As you can see, VDI alone does not mean 100% protection for CUI. If you choose to use virtual desktops, you should put in place additional protections to ensure CMMC compliance and increase information security. In a future video, we will talk about being lulled into a false sense of security by achieving CMMC compliance. In our view, a risk-based approach to information security should always be the goal, with a byproduct being that you can meet CMMC compliance objectives. Talking about misconceptions has you thinking you might need some additional consulting. Click here to learn my 3 key questions to ask before you hire a CMMC professional. If you liked this video, please leave us a comment below. Be sure to catch the rest of the videos in this series by hitting the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.